Thank you so much for watching Cloudburg. I am Akshit. Welcome back to another tech video. Today's video is really interesting and will help every individual who want to do practical stuff for learning at absolutely no cost. So before proceeding further, let's see the outline of today's talk. I am going to start with what is Oracle Cloud, then what are the services offered by Oracle Cloud, followed by core Oracle Cloud Infra services, and then Oracle Cloud free offerings, and then Oracle Cloud versus AWS, and in the last, I am going to share top 10 reasons to adopt Oracle Cloud. So let's start with the first topic in the stack, which is what is Oracle Cloud. Oracle Cloud is a Generation 2 enterprise cloud that delivers powerful compute and networking performance and include a comprehensive portfolio of infra and platform cloud services. Now let's check out the services offered by Oracle Cloud. As you can see in the diagram, Oracle Cloud offers 4 services: Infrastructure as a Service (IaaS), Platform as a Service (PaaS), Software as a Service (SaaS), and in the last, Data as a Service (DaaS). So let's discuss these services in more detail, one by one. Basically, Oracle Cloud services are divided into application-based services and platform-based services. In application services, we have SaaS and DaaS. In platform services, we have PaaS and IaaS. Software as a Services provides a software licensing and delivers a model in which software is licensed on a subscription basis and is centrally hosted. Data as a Service provides data on demand to user regardless of geographic or organizational separation of the provider and consumer. Platform as a Service provides a platform that allows customers to develop, run, and manage applications without the complexity of building and maintaining the infra, typically associated with developing and deploying an application. Infra as a Service provides access to computing resources, that is, virtualized hardware and computing infra in Oracle Cloud across a public connection. Now let's move into the next topic, which is Oracle regions. As you can see in the picture, by February 2020, Oracle Cloud have 21 regions live, and by the end of 2020, they are planning to introduce 15 more regions, that is 35 regions by the end of 2020. Regions include commercial existing and planned regions, government existing and planned regions, which are specific to government companies only, and then we have Microsoft Azure regions. Oracle Cloud have few regions in common with Microsoft Azure. So let's discuss Oracle region in more detail. Basically, Oracle region is divided into one or more availability domains, and each availability domain is divided into one or more fault domains. Regions are localized geographic area comprised of one or more availability domains. Availability domains are one or more fault domains, which are isolated data centers located within the regions but connected by each other by a low latency and high bandwidth network. Fault domains are basically grouping of hardware and infra within an availability domain to provide anti-affinity. Fault domains are also referred to as logical data centers within an availability domain. Now let's move into the next topic, which is core OCI services. I am going to discuss about core infra services, as you can see in the diagram, which are compute services, storage services, database services, network services, and identity services. Now let's discuss these services in more detail one by one. First core OCI service we have is compute service, in which we have bare metal, dedicated virtual host, virtual machines, container engine, and functions. In bare metal, we have to manage code, app container, language runtime, OS, and virtualization by own, and we have direct hardware access, that is, customer gets full bare metal server. Bare metal servers are also referred to as single tenant servers. In dedicated virtual host, we have to manage app code, app container, language runtime, and OS by own, and virtualization will be managed by the OCI. It involves hypervisor to visualize the underlying bare metal into small VMs. Dedicated virtual hosts are multi-tenant servers. In virtual machines, we have to manage code, app container, language runtime, and OS by own, and virtualization will be managed by OCI. So you can run your VM instances on dedicated bare metals. Dedicated VMs are single tenant servers. In container engine, we have to manage code and app container, and rest of the functionality will be managed by OCI. Container include the app and all of its dependencies, but share the kernel with other containers. And in functions, we have to manage code only, and rest will be managed by the OCI. Functions are powerful blocks of code that generally do one simple thing and stored as Docker image in a specified Docker registry. Second core OCI service we have is storage service, in which we have block volumes, local NVM, file storage, object storage, and archive storage. Block volumes is a storage for compute instances and is of two types: boot volumes, that is OS-TIX, and block volume, that is data disk. Block volumes store replica of data in three separate fault domains. Local NVM are temporary NVM based storage locally attached to the compute instances and designed for the application that requires high performance local storage. File storage is a hierarchical collection of documents organized into named directories, which are themselves structured files and shared file system storage for compute instances. Object data includes all data regardless of content type is managed as objects. Each object is stored in a bucket. A bucket is a logical container for storing objects. Archive storage is a type of block storage and have data which is rarely accessed but must be retained and preserved for long period of time. In this table, you can see the difference in all these storages in terms of type, access, structure, durability, capability, unit size, and use cases. Third core OCI service we have is networking services. Virtual cloud network are software-defined private network that you set up in OCI. It enabled OCI resources such as compute instances to securely communicate with the internet, other instances, or on-premises data center, and is highly available, scalable, and secure. A load balancer sits between the clients and the backends, perform tasks such as service discovery, health checks, and algorithm. Fourth core OCI service we have is IAM, that is Identity Access Management. OCI IAM is divided into identities who request and permissions what is requested by the identity. IAM works on the basis of principal. A principal is an IAM entity and is allowed to interact with OCI resources. Principal includes IAM users and instance principals. IAM user is basically an individual people or application. Instance principals lets your instances or application to make API calls against other OCI services, removing the need to configure user credential or configuration files. Fifth and the last core OCI service we have is database service. In this we have virtual machine DB systems, bare metal DB systems, rack, and Exadata DB systems. OCI Database Service supports complete lifecycle automation, that is provisioning, patching, backup, and restore, high availability and DR rack and data guard, scalability, dynamic CPU and storage scaling, security, infra, which involves IAM, VCN, and audit, and databases, which involve backup and encryption. Now let's move into the next topic, that is Oracle Cloud free offerings. There's good news for all the learners and practitioners that Oracle offers always free autonomous database and cloud infra. On September 16, 2019, Oracle announced Oracle Cloud free tier, including new always free services for anyone to try the world first self-driving database and Oracle Cloud Infra for an unlimited time. Oracle Cloud free tier program has two components: always free services, which provides access to Oracle Cloud services for an unlimited time, and free tier, which provides $300 in credits for 30 days to try additional services and larger shapes. The new Always Free program includes essential users need to build and test application in the cloud, Oracle Autonomous Database, Compute VMs, block volumes, Oracle Archive Storage, and Load Balancer. Specifications include two autonomous database, autonomous data warehouse or autonomous transaction processing, each with one OCPU and 20 GB storage. Two compute VMs, each with 1/8 OCPU and 1 GB memory, 2 block volumes, 100 GB total with up to 5 GB free backups, 10 GB object storage, 10 GB archive storage, and 50,000 per month API request. One load balancer, 10 Mbps bandwidth, 10 TB per month outbound data transfer, 500 million ingestion data points, and 1 billion data points for monitoring service, 1 million notification delivery option per month, and 1000 emails per month. So that is very huge. Now let's move into the next topic, which is the difference between Oracle Cloud and Amazon Web Services. So first I'm going to tell about AWS and then Oracle Cloud. So the first point is position in the market. Long-standing leader, the biggest market share. Newcomer, small market share. Next is cost. High depends on each specific configuration. High, it depends on each specific configuration, however, considered to be the lower than that of AWS. Next is payment model. Pay as you go option to add required services as they grow. Hard sell, forcing customer to purchase the maximum set of services at once, very inexpensive license, and customer turns to be competitive solutions. Next is offering adequacy. The wide diversity of services, the bare-bones solution with minimal out-of-the-box functionality. Next point is technology. Relies on advanced technology, database compatibility issues, limited databases performance if compared with Oracle. Relies on advanced technology, Oracle claims its database technology to be 20 years ahead of that of AWS. So this is really amazing. Next is scalability. Near unlimited scalability. So both are same in terms of scalability. Customer support. Multilingual, localized support that relies on the wide network of partners and managed services providers. Insufficient support of enterprise level customers, lack of managed service providers because Oracle Cloud is new in the market. Next is cloud fundamentals, a broad range of services and products that meet any requirements and enables a flexible and robust cloud environment. Cloud product and services are provided as a self-contained integrated stack. Now let's move into the last topic of today's video, which is top 5 reasons to adopt Oracle Cloud. Oracle delivers a second generation cloud. Oracle Cloud supports your long-term plans, capabilities to improve and optimize performance, defense in depth, defense in terms of security, optimized for Oracle workloads, get comprehensive support for app development, maximized price and performance, Oracle Cloud outperforms AWS, Oracle Cloud supports SMB growth, Oracle and Microsoft provide a connected cloud. So guys, Oracle Cloud is free to trial, offering you the chance to explore the world's first driving, self-securing and self-repairing autonomous database. Leverage this trial and discover the top performing, most cost-effective VM compute instances. To arrange a trial, please visit oracle.com/cloud/free, or you can contact your Oracle account team. In the last, I want to say that if you are a learner or a practitioner, Oracle Cloud seems to be a good option for you in terms of learning more about cloud and its functionality. So that's all I have for today. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any questions so far, then you can directly reach out to me on any social platform, that is LinkedIn, Instagram or Facebook. Username is same on all the platform, that is Cloudburg. Or you can also mail me at cloudburgtech@gmail.com. Do not forget to like, comment, share and subscribe Cloudburg. If you like this video, do let me know, and if you don't, do let me know how can I make it better. I come up with new video every Thursday, so stay tuned. Bye guys.